It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV. Grounded, brave, it's ours. It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV. Grounded, brave, it's ours. It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV. Grounded, brave, it's ours. It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV. Grounded, brave, it's ours. It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV. Grounded, brave, it's ours. It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV. Grounded, brave, it's ours. It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV. Grounded, brave, it's ours. It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV. Grounded, brave, it's ours. It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV. Grounded, brave, it's ours. It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV. Grounded, brave, it's ours. It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV. Grounded, brave, it's ours. It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of a hunter, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to culture, from the village to the world, we cover what matters. We speak what others won't. West Coast TV, grounded, brave, it's ours. It begins on the coast where Ghana greets the sea. In the heart of Ahanta, voices rise with purpose. This is where stories breathe, where truth finds light. From news to
Friday morning, I've not a Friday, another yale, to yale, the need to as it, it's all about and development. My name is Richard. I've been tuned together with the man Jocelyn and ever present Empress. Now, on the show, Yellow Bro. We are here to get you stories and to get you news and have conversations. Was have my and fight a dama baba if you're Western region, so fight dama baba. If you're no one a bezema, Kadabella, Nela was Kadabella of Enya Malay. Na a client, you so data. Yeah, if you're live on Facebook, you're live on TikTok as well as YouTube. So you the West Coast TV. You stream it live. I work on that with ADB. Upon Sunny in UK. Do you know what? You need to be yellow bro. Is it your assembly started process to register? Yeah, mammy money papa mobile work around the corner and you more care the 24-hour market. Yeah, Inyini ebo bokaraya and it is believed ke say by my mama near papa mo be kwala wakane bokoko kompi na bajina the 24-hour market e wakane nti meso sa ye this particular story. Then the big one has to do with this cove kundum more by canceling, but axim kundum e baslo and axim it's more or less like disc golf in terms of lower and upper axim, lower and upper disc golf. You know what? We'll be looking at these two traditional areas. One, and I can withstand the Dibo Bonumo and be able to attract some sort of development. And there's other more Olbobelane, the regional minister made the chairperson for the Reseki and okay. Regional regional security council. If I you know why you being security reasons in tea or where this of condom so on has more we'll be looking at that particular story and others in our name. Yellow bro. Remember no has to see try the beautiful Empress will give us motivation in the yale. Kikula weekend in Madia. Yes, here more name. Yaba ya juazia. Inti da ya wanyara. Yaba Empress will give us motivation.
Anda West Coast Zadio, Marmo Costa morning show, you guazule, Unumane bre, Bawazi, Debie, Maya Belane, Bomodna Fuazon, Chia Mamie, Kekabebe Chidio, Nanda West Coast Steve Moya Kabuake. Ya kan da buaka mo me pebela ni wonmo me West Coast TV ye bali an down come na kude bi ye ma ye bela ni onmare na ye beba mo na meso de ya ye boe asanka ye boe ye bo an da buaka me ba an da la wule West Coast TV bra ba wase ye an down come an ye zo an da West Coast, and down the Zadio, Marmo Costa morning show, you guazule, Unumane bre, Bawazi, Debie, Maya Belane, Bomodna Fuazon, Chia Mamie, Kekabebe, come with my aya Chidio, Nanda West Coast Steve Moya Kabuake, Ya can da Buacamo, my Pebelani Woodmo, Man West Coast TV, you belly and down come. Na could there be Maya Belani on my left was a benemy, never bound more, never hear Malin come as Swedia. Ya boy. Asanka yebua yebo anda bua kama anda la wule West Coast TV bra bawase neri anda onkomo anda ekane yazwa anda anda West Coast anda mazedi dio marmo Costa morning show yegwazule onumane bre bawase Debie, my Belane, Bomodna Fuazon, Chiamamie, Keke Bebe, Conwitmoya, Chichideo, Nanda West Coast Steve Moya Kabuaka. Ya kan da bua kamo me pebela ne wonmo me ne West Coast TV ye bari an down comment na ku
Mo akwaba Empress, good morning abakoye.
Yeah, Yamla don't want any patronus and Yamla cool.
On ya pick.
Thank you.
The baby so loud, sir. Let's say ya pick.
And fine. Just fashion.
I'm
going to explain tire.
Now, come maybe okay. I be you know what the kid can I buy?
No, really. No. It's that, in fact, as a matter of fact, I'm single.
Ready to
mingle.
Ready to mingle.
Yes, more bars. Bars, my nigga.
Can I frame the question well?
Why? Why you want to be the host?
But you see, when you get pull up to say, I'm gonna be a pussy guy.
Because like you made the question simple for her to answer.
Okay. You so
the teacher
more frame it more.
Frame question. The way my clown.
Yeah, right.
Who is that special man?
Who is that special man?
In your life, man, you would like to engage.
I would like to engage. That special man that I would like to engage. For now, I have so many men in my life that I have not thought of engaging anyone.
Okay.
Because I have majority of them.
Okay.
On the line, the pipeline.
Not that you've not been proposed to. You've been proposed to, but you are seeing them.
I am seeing them, not seeing them as in, I would say, talking stage.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank God.
About 3 or 4.
But why is it so difficult that you place camera on young ladies and you ask them?
Now you want to do pillow talk.
No. Mention your guy's name and it becomes a different ball game altogether.
I'm always like this. When a man is loud about me, I will also be loud about you. Okay. Yeah. So if I see that you are not loud about me, I don't see why I should be loud about you. Yeah. This is me.
So the hand go hand
come. Pillow talk. Yeah, pillow talk. Continue. Hand go hand come.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one.
Slim. Maria, the way
she's struggling to answer the question.
Oh,
because
and so if you know I am your girlfriend, and you think I am your girlfriend, you can come and defend your. You can come and.
Are you deceiving the one you showed me?
I'm not.
You introduced.
I introduced you to him, but he's not loud about me. So why should I? Should I be loud about him?
So he's not serious about you. Simple.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I shouldn't also be serious about him.
It's not about being serious. It's loud about her.
About you.
Being loud has nothing to do
loud
with
and serious.
No, he's talking about attention units.
No, you see, sometimes, you see, I don't know how you also want to define the loudness here. Sometimes people are.
This one
the social media is now defining whether someone is loud or not.
Not social media. I don't even want my boyfriend to even show me to the world on social media. Let's do it privately. If you are loud, it means that you have that attention for me.
Yeah.
You communicate with me, and everything that a man should do, not necessarily you being my dad, like financial aspect, but at least have a listening ear for me.
Okay.
Be a welcoming space that when I close from work, like last night, mobile around 9, I'm tired. I have to call you, babe. I am tired. You need to listen to me. So these are how I term you being loud about me.
Okay.
So if I see that you are not being loud about me, I shouldn't worry my head, my beautiful head with my beautiful hair. How about you?
Such that some of these things, money can't replace them, right?
Yeah, money can never replace them. See, the thing is, if you love someone,
when money is also not there, the other one becomes irrelevant.
If you love someone, see, they say that we are not going to chop love, but if you really love someone and you cherish someone, it doesn't matter how much the person gives you. You can even be there and you can give the person something, even if you don't have. There are so many ways of killing a cat. And see, it's not only about money. But if I don't have that rapport with you, I don't have that feelings for you, and you are still pursuing me, I'll just say okay. But inward and I come I wouldn't give you that space.
Richard, do you know the syndrome that the mama is going through? Unrealistic expectation. You see, you've closed from work, 9 p.m. You want to call your guy to know that, oh, you want to demonstrate your tiredness on your guy, that, oh, I'm tired, just talk to me. By the way, what men can do, women can do it better. So if your guy...
So are you saying that when men close from work and they get that exhausted,
No, Richard, we also need to be heard. We also need to be pampered. We also need to be, received love from women.
So what if we are giving it to you and you are not?
She's talking from entitlement mentality. She has programmed the mind that, oh,
that's what she should get.
That is what she should get.
So if she doesn't get that,
then you don't love her.
Yes, then the question comes in.
No matter
affection, where is the love?
Yeah,
where is
Richard.
So that is my love language.
Richard,
so if you
Richard.
get to know my love language, you need to just adjust yourself for it.
We need not to allow philosophies to look.
This one is cultivation
I've told you
theory.
in off camera. I told you, look, my job is to test you and say good morning. How are you doing? Highlight my itinerary for you. When I'm going to bed, I'll tell you what I was able to achieve. That's all. Anytime you want us to, and most of the communication, Charlie, the topics are irrelevant. Why should I have time to discuss about
your week?
Your week and
productive. You shouldn't have
productive weekdays.
Oh,
weekends will be okay, but weekdays you want us to discuss on unnecessary stuff.
Not the weekdays that I'm coming to tell you. Let's talk about this or that. But at least before work, you need to talk.
Who tests who first?
Everybody tests anyone's first. Everybody tests anyone first. It is not mandatory. A Benya should text a woman. It is not mandatory.
Does he respond to your text messages?
He responds to my text messages.
Do you respond to his text messages?
I do.
So what is the beef here?
The beef.
Or the physical presence?
I'm not saying beef, any beef. Yeah. Did I say any beef?
You didn't talk about any beef.
I never said any beef.
Yeah, she said that the guy is not loud, and she gave an example.
No. She was specific to someone. She was making a general statement.
No, I asked her a specific question.
Okay, so
and she responded.
That's fine. That's fine.
Why? Am I on the hot seat?
So Empress, give us the motivation for the day.
All right, today is Friday. Fantastic, freaky, funky Friday. Sure. And we are here. We started the week Monday, and from Monday through to we've been through a lot. You made it through another week, so you don't need to underestimate yourself or underestimate that. So whatever that didn't work out this week, every can go in there. Or this week is some 5,000 Ghana cedis, but due to one or two circumstances, you don't need to underestimate it. You need to learn from my boy. And also, whatever went well, I was able to at least speak to one lady and she was able to understand me or accept my proposal. That thing alone, it went well. So you need to be grateful for it, and whatever you are still waiting for, because today is Friday, you need to keep believing and keep moving, keep working, keep shining. In fact, all the keep moving. Now, as we enter the weekend, for full vibe, for more, have fun because life is so short. Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Because life is so short.
Yeah.
I don't want to say as well as a payer. But again, they are the line where this money.
It reminds me of today's Friday.
Yeah. And your Friday.
And I have to
your
have fun on
Friday. Your Friday is a
Yeah.
Man, say Friday no man come to Monday morning. I mean, be welcome on Joe, Twist, Wonders. He said, but you could be can have during that time.
They take them seriously.
Until Monday morning, my look.
Monday morning, when you grab early morning, right?
Propaganda.
Okay. Brunch time for lunch.
Okay. The be like cool.
It was busy. You take a place until Ken my try. I do, but I'm starting also. We'll come to substantive issues about Monday to Friday. You've been in and you've been listening, you've been watching. Just tell me, share with us the biggest story more and okay news that you chanced on over the week more from Monday to Friday. How are that?
I think the biggest first Mamizema many big one, and also the management of West Coast. I think my new boss. I am his old boss, and he's now my new boss. He's doing very, very well. It's not a joke to carry the responsibility of West Coast on your shoulders, but he has really exhibited leadership, and I know definitely with our support, Imuani will get there. The uncomfortable news me delay over the week more. The cancellation of the Grand Derby. Farmer upper disco, lower disco.
That would be a very key topic.
Key topic. Yeah. I know my name, Yeholi Butri. Look, the truth of the matter is we are collectively, we are not truthful. I mean, from traditional leadership to the community members to, everywhere. We build a less story, man, it can. But unfortunately, the story, man, it can. It can on how it benefited. Meanwhile, the substantive problem is you're not ready to solve it. This Butri, Richard. I don't know if they unfortunate for them to live in that community or fortunate. Because from their road to Njumabano to their backbone of their economy, fishery, everything is being tempered with the activities of Galamsey. We went there. And in Njurome, first year, Jinumo, Zonke, river, and a sea, but converted at a particular place. Businesses over there have been affected. It's Butri, one of the tourist areas, but the hospitalities, all of them, because I'm afraid they don't want to come. They may be experiencing it. Now that attraction is gone. We should pay much attention to that. That would be the only uncomfortable news I embrace myself with. Cosmos.
Okay. My Mula Cosmos Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday, the camera Alibomania the bigger topic is I probably see about wrong. But I'm still on the unnecessary overspeeding, reckless riding over the streets of Agononda. It is so not safe. Agononda can get riders more than Yabutali because move around more so they are driving recklessly or more. A minimal Okada private motor users, but that's below and more. It appears that they are near Abutali for Biela. Nemuch motor ye momluale, being a pet, and because of being of volley on one solo, and Sana Mutua, because I can escape. Nakoka mobile no kwazuma being a pian one of them. Ye be a bizarre comment on my buy and comes no. Okay, that's it. Can I use one? Ohane comes down comedy. So I need not to horn on him. Kejina bonum done. If you remain on corner, will sit here. Could go. So Richard, the way and manner more ye my Uchi, Carly, Moto, Pragia, Abubu Yawo, Yamane. I think we need to constantly keep telling them the way and manner of Uchi, Pragia, Abubu Yano, the it's not something more. Come you more your safety, Kejinabo. We need to constantly put their minds to it, but large. We've seen a lot of accidents around, and this time around, people scamper money. They are almost done more if you are very soon to book over mine. Now, crown Prague, neighborhood races. Once many Joseph your holy Hunter Heritage Month program be nearby. Pragamo, attempt to keke votes in the coastal bus. Praga. Attempt to keke votes in the coastal bus. So, Richard, they come kind. We need to constantly keep there because it's almost every day, but you see, oh, Makaka, you see, boy, it come like it's becoming normal. Reckless riding, baby, always street. It's scamper. It's even difficult to find a bit more a drive baba and a ride baba. Yes, street, It's difficult to find a bit more a attempt a cross one ya ikejina kama nukune ikenya abutali kodon. Even when bon school man work, poke be make attempt keboko don still ye minimum it appears peletele ye minimum work bojo corner. So we need to constantly keep reminding them Ohane mubulu azobeka. Samonoye baba bonwania yet bato. Yamene ye badomina bowu si ekwesiebe. But I'm here somewhere you go street in I'm here kalale yele adun ke yepki nti benya batala na.
Okay, I think our project issues in the riders and how more use one in there. It's something more okay more. It's a conversation more okay was because sometimes it becomes so scary. Me heard a star girl from Otopo. Means that from Otopo to Ngadai throughout the week. Maria, it did I'm sure you don't talk about Otopo one.
I'm not talking about the point. When I remember my job, what is it clearly? It's because John dancing on my car. I have to.
That's the another.
Nzure. Ahane no scare.
That can make it serious.
Ahane no scare. I would even share with our producer too for him to be able to let people see what
the culture.
Otopo Hane.
The culture.
The culture. Mahane the culture. And the crime scene you.
Wow.
That's what in the responsible to fix it. Get the culture.
Hey.
It's the ritual, so it news better.
It is you. Amal is a man.
Njo baba.
Njo la falle, but Ahane no.
It's
Ahane is
the norm. The exception. I'm not the one saying it. You MC.
But we need to be realistic. We need to speak the fact. We need to speak the truth. Ahane is debate. Hey, it is your motto as a 1 year more. It's very mature and I can be more yarding go motor issue. Say it with them. Now, your mama would be that. Yes, I have that small boy.
I'm man Cause able to be able to and I can't care with the idea.
So Almane, I think I don't know whether I was the one I asked how about it. It's about motors and
Mam Zamfo.
Yemsi, in here will do a manner.
Lady me any holiday.
And to maybe did it down here.
Oh, yeah, dollar.
Because I forgot to go room within my first can know.
But be the ability then.
Like I am $1
But to go kwada.
Wow. Nike Nzulema has number 210.
Last week me yile woman be neighbor Ibadan dey. Na e dey old woman so Ibadan ya pofin na e say boy is be them. E dey we so e don square kan am. And see you can see the stress moment you come see. Mama if comes rape dia. Ahane dey me. Scam bread the potholes with the manholes. Manhole.
I don't know. It is couple of people has it just like that.
Scam bread say honey no scared you are do as. Yeah, motor riders most baba. Fair be done by 10 cities.
From
Octopote you see 10
first in there.
5 cities. But then more part of the bottom, scam bread 1 that 2, and you be the 6 cities.
Okay, also as a layman, what they dedicate can be done in the interim to curb this issue.
Okay, as a layman and as a woman from Otopomam Wakane from Wakanaba Wollemia, Mamma's case, even if the Baraka can name more, a very nice
if Baraka you hear
it's money to buy bear. I be say I will obey who won money I feel it as a portholes here. Nanka at least a crest as in chupa a local so intense more like motor riders say both you not
So
I'm
on
being
your screen
emotional.
is Otopo issue, and it might have the power be
Before Conma.
No, but
I will
And
only my the some of Imabo wasting not pam count pam canal. Yes, and one. I'm sure get before the delay.
No,
Because all that they need, Mela grounds more Zure Ichua. So my mom dear sometimes I want because I call Bob ya barley inside. The Kakuma ya chaka. Or the people who I can tell you Bob barley twa. Hardly would you even find potholes or alert. But for the any be more bracket.
but I must be road.
No, no, Guacan was a kindness.
But
you should road the pan. No pan, but you should road the pan. I think even if the government is not, did I say government? A hunter was draping on a belaya. No pan, at least social responsibility and a corporate responsibility. One of my year, what will go on my not. I hadn't made it the bad.
in fact, an issue, man. Well, hope be.
no, but Richard, we should go beyond hope. Me, I have realized that hope isn't a strategy.
But what is the strategy?
Hope is the remedy for those with short-term, thinking. The long-term thinkers, they don't use hope as a strategy. We know our problems, but the point is the solutions, see, and we know the solutions too. You know, okay, Haneske, Adake, you have provided about 2 or 3 solutions.
And
you know,
because
those
whatever solution we have proposed is a short term.
No, but you see,
but the long term is more construct road, and this one
it the short term farm. But the challenge it has been a long term challenge. So even
they should construct the road.
So even in your short term proposal, I think it will be one of the relieved solutions to
the short term something.
To more because you are not there. I don't care. Oh, my honey, the short term solution, but problem more. I am about say the long term.
So
solution.
I'm not putting myself in their shoes for a long term. Let me approach it with that short term solution, man. No. Then it becomes a long term something for them.
Yeah, by look, I'm a drip machine. See, men are dear pie before.
Yes, but it's here, and the issue of dripping. What can the drip do on this land? If you're not careful, meaning it already low land. That is why
I remember when
the more you grade the land.
Yes, I'm told
yes.
Let me tell you what.
So they should be feeling.
Yes.
Because your Ozukoni available ezile hani ni kamo. It is a mixture of our on in the delay. In this way, we to ke ya baka banda dele kubaka then. During the rainy season, chaka. That feel more I will honor the one. See, go to be for quacken. Then I will cause on the delay no make a strong ever on his.
The last time you call one of this industrial and Charlie. At the point, I'm in a car or car. When I'm told ke jamra po me
The Jamani Akatachi, more will you going back home? Akatachi put in the fortunate people do a quota on con. Now, Kakuma branch home, the cake ordinarily should take you less than 5 minutes. I can hear
I can't more
disaster.
In your borders be in your Rangazilla Bay. Is it something that we cannot get? Is it something that we cannot buy? Recently, more, but I care, Baye, Giboko, I tackle road.
Is it?
Charlie. Let's applaud
Aurora.
some of these assembly members,
On our
especially Blackmore. I had issue from Ochodomi Abra, CSC Johnson,
Yes.
Moko. Hey, I kind of sank it to the extent that's something that can't wait.
Afwa.
Uncle of so I can have my flow
Obuko.
Yeah, what I have because you're raffle. I can't move the chakachako up to CSC as well. Charlie Bava,
Uguazo Kota.
This one, I can hear fine.
Community engineers. Yeah, we have Uguazo.
Oh, yeah, Charlie.
Mommy,
So
I had
this things here.
Richard. I had a heat problem with the queer. I think NDC man, and I said it. That look, you don't know our priorities. Also, chippings my kind, Gabriel to you. Look, mommy, mechanic, me honorable, really, I think 4 or 5 chippings. I'm not saying mommy my hand development, but if assembly was strategic and assembly prioritizing you Bruce me Izika and come I sure can make any will be considered. Kebe bache pense bogwake. Look, a Jamaican road marker. Below and most of the roads indicate immuasical. Yellow some key
Yes, certain
areas be me on the road point me chaka.
The other you need to do the Joe Madomo. Ebi okay yele drape. You cut it in the dilemma when you're then you will be a quacker. Then you have also chipping to me.
Is that
and Sapa you okay, you go like from a kid to cancel.
Yearly.
Chaka.
Into mama on a we are using other chipping say for our inner minor problems. Say, mommy, I want it okay. The Kamakai. Separate you to common son. I don't know how to put it in the dilemma earlier. Near by and I'm say we can what is our community, but I didn't see the reasons why man opportunity to chip and say to fill major roles me a link to community see ya cry every man assembly members. It's quite unfortunate. Otopo and mekai. My sure care from Otopo and from a Usujo Lekotopo mua etike. And I some minor major point be sacra feeling. We did not take advantage of that thing. No matter we may support MCA bid, we may the NDC near the bill nearby mine. I think mechanic 4. Black Yannick almost 5 sana.
No, but that be approachly contractors bo lelio. Area be man beverman but the and there are private people who went there. Care me pay bien conquer me private agent. If you can on me lead to you. Nise will be able.
I learned lastly it's a tailor. Here contractor. Bedala apimeni here mama and ma bebefa chipping sodoko. Me
it constituency.
Edo how much me contractor and I Ikelene. So I called Isenke Sakra a lot because in a honorable it's a tell you free pa just to lobby because secretary in 5 be to fill your major rules and it's impossible because mentally challenges.
And no, but this tells you it's a tailor, it is serious.
No,
because equally the be have address issues. Because they come kind. We did personally I didn't expect honorable Blackmore to go and get Ozonye for one more. But I be a local the bella. Private people didn't, but that's about had we gotten your MC and MP making this call more is a tailor in Mekia. Nanka the baby says sonny. Then you mean me say, oh, honey, the care is zero there. They come kind. want to be okay to run about ni oh yeah the come on is a
akwafe
yes in the other point here okay be di umojima e bi okay half anaka kalo ko ne be be di umojima no more the next joint more probably say it take keep to care hantamana ansana we yi ansana why
MCs MC MP do they sometimes go around to be abreast with current situation of
they don't know to go around.
No, when they report it,
Richard, they don't need to go around. When Yama make Kuku abisi you around say, the current MC ne the right hand man ya, benya olajiki ne MC jiki. Hinti they bazabomu abezi what is on the ground. They need not to be told ansana about what is on the ground. Ojoko zomke Yama make Kuku lily. January 7, 2025. The baby significant business. There be the usual one made the other idea. So they know every community me wo a hunter west scheme one. Indeed, it's not like Ngana. More president that can maybe oka yako. Equal campaign chin. Ebi oka ebake. But yalo agona easy what is on the ground. When it comes to the local government, ye MP ni ye MC, they know exactly what is on the ground. Indeed, they don't even need to be told.
Okay, they don't need to
look
go to anything.
Richard, the truth of the matter is
Like an
I might sound KK. I don't care. Mama many BP. Look, the acquisition of the drip machine has been monetized. I mean, any square, you can't get access to drip machines.
That is what I heard. When I
It's not about rumor. It's not about rumor. I'm telling you the facts. Community members pay money.
Yeah.
Anytime I drip about the community to work on.
That's
Now,
what I'm told.
we have IGF. Sometimes it's funny. Okay, the last time I had engagement with the MC on Radio Hunter, Richard, the truth of the matter, he himself, he doesn't know how much my IGF yenya. So if you don't know your money, how are you going to plan?
But the thing is that for drip machines, there's not been any allocation in terms.
No, Richard.
Should the communities be responsible for?
No, who budget? No, Richard.
But sometimes that is a communal spirit.
Oh.
It should cover the community.
So what if my communities like Ampatano, they don't have that?
What should they don't have? Let's have
Richard. Forget. I am not. You see, I'm okay. When akake okay, ebe kenya ameda abesim. Okay, me aseme say yes covet be here covet. Until ebe kenya 500 as you support. Ede I'm not entitled to donate my money care.
Then you are not a good citizen.
No, Richard, you see, you are talking about
no. I'm also of the view, It is also not out of place, If a drip machine is ready, there's no money to fuel it. Community members say we can contribute and get fuel for it to come and work for us.
You are talking about discretion, but I am talking about imposition. You are talking about no, Richard.
The point with how more the things have been done. That's
the point I want to imposition.
Either you get us
the fuel
to buy the fuel and
the
frankly speaking, I agree with you to a certain extent. I agree with Joe to a certain extent. See that one, that's a project be okay. Now be now if you care, see a cry can hire some. They are very support here. There's nothing wrong with it, and there should be nothing wrong with it. Especially minimum about one more percent will be you and I know care. And a level amount I can care. Yamane ma uzuko for a reason. I'm a minimum any be a bunch of about if you come on, you a good career of Uskwa. Diamond never be more. Minimum any be a bunch of about you help them. Inti Nanka community by a project come out. Now they need support and okay, but Friday resources to keep Buama de Beco. That should be the case. But in the case more, you either bring it or we are not coming. That is where the problem is. Nanka assembly door gallons care 5, Boluta can do honey. But don't come the way gallon 5 in mobile budget by my bed. Yeah, true. ejike mo bada so bako ha bako yema ye kodu akande ntwo anu ni. In this case akande man no ke ala ne dwon bon ala ne ye bie ya meza so okay ya so zero to certain level la. But if you tell them ke rise from Abuadi to akande, they need to pay. As it can be done. More Rizal community, our American community, the most company. Amadani man. What if Amadani they cannot contribute to get even a single gallon? Does that mean care Alane will not come to their aid? That is the issue, Richard. The point you are coming from, the communal spirit, okay. Yeah, boy. Sometimes electricians, Mommy to the cover, it's annoying when it become a joke and imposition like by force. Imagine electricians. Light bar utonwazo ECG mara ke baye jima ozo wan ke minimum baye jima oh mami do sko be ne do azike be ne hu ne vazi fufu e ma minimum it fine but when ECG maka krebe ke ye ba chi na ba post sesi we ya see e de bazike that is where the problem is. That is where the problem is. But so we just need to encourage mama ni care. Simbi won be bejima as a community be me abon be supported to certain extent. But it should not be care chinchinachi. Wa fa edike use kwamaya ya le ba change your propose.
Okay.
The biggest question. IGFA. They should tell us how much they have allocated to the drip machines. And also budgetary allocation and a fire be issue. You see, Richard, sometimes we need not to speak as if we don't know the issues at hand. Because if you pretend if you pretend you don't know your problem, you can never have solutions to your problems. And we are all pretending. And the government is pretending. And they also pretending government. That has been one of our major sources to our problems. Look, IGF. I think last year or last Anana, I chanced upon IGF assembly by January. Charlie, 800,000 Ghana cedis for 6 months. No, you tell me. Mena dear, IGF be you sue 6 months for that money to be exhausted. And a clear oscome ye generate from the IGF. Now, if I compare what problems minor problems ye low to care. You ask yourself, what at all are they using the IGF? Or they recently assembly yearly town hall meeting. Massa, all the projects be highlighted to brief the media and the assembly message from the common fund. So the biggest question, how much assembly or IGF, and what are they using that IGF was quite for? Them see should tell us, okay, Ojumei, me vale IGF, familiar. Session address, I think the first year, session address, project may highlight Muane, the source of the funding, their common fund. I mean, from the bridge, the Faba, the school, more the common fund, from the boreholes, more the common fund. So, may office say, he should account to us how much may it generate from the IGF and what they have used the IGF for. Let's be frank to ourselves. I mean, they can't only tell us, oh, hey, made a common fund, and immediately they say, oh, common fund. We the citizens, we don't also demand proper accountability. It's like we fear IGFA, and I asked my assembly member. He himself is not even on top of issues. And I skipped my assembly member and went to one of the intelligent assembly members. They should give me how much me Kofi Duale IGF me yenya and what we've used that money for. What are the projects me allocated IGFA to? And all of them, they don't have any clue. Look, It's me. One of our biggest problems in Ahanta West, our assembly members, as for them, you don't even talk about them. Most of them, they are affiliated to the MCE, the MP, the party, MPP, and NDC. Ujumama eba man beke bobeye. Politics, okay. But leadership, anytime, me MC, and town hall meeting, the MCs, instead of exposing the member of parliament, 5% common fund, yearly, sporty fest, the MC should have told us, okay, may our office say, me generate this amount of money from the IGF, and me use me.
Those things were done.
And were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Do you have documents? And I generate here. And many projects. More. You said you were there. I know you have a good memory.
No, I don't have it off yet. Let me be frank.
So now, I MC Han project here. Mbala IGF. Do you?
No. I have done something my hacker, but I'm saying
About Richard. Say MC Kakru okay. Eva bridge here. Anake Roman school here. Meva IGF. Definitely, I know you.
No, but it all boils down to the fact that there were projects that were done with IGF. Remember, it will be done. It will definitely be done.
And the
I just want to know the
specific project. Can you wait in the specific project cannot be identified, but their projects. There was a mention of project more by the IGF.
Let me okay. Now we are talking about documentations. Common fund a project me by MC says now address. I have that document in my room. Anytime I can bring it out and hold the assembly or the assembly means assembly to account. But do you have any documented project me assembly say this is the document me is speaking to the IGFA? Do you have them?
No, Joe. I disagree with the tangent more you are handling the issue. In the sense, even if they don't have it, more, if you need it, if you approach the assembly, they can prepare. Maybe you can, as it stands now, they are not doing anything around it. So they've not prepared a specific document for it. More, you are interested in getting how much we've
only the IGF
from the IGF and what it has been channeled to. You should have access to it. When you write to them, that is when you should have problem. But I don't think they've not been requested to prepare any of that. But because assembly probably sources of
they will
income,
everything
together. In this IGF is you need to write, then they extrapolate that particular resources for you. Then you interpret it.
I respectfully disagree with you. Did I write to the assembly for them to segregate? Project, Richard,
to segregate the MPs.
Not the MPs. The common fund. Was common project is common fund. No one wrote to them. But they will be very clear. A part of accountability.
That's the style. That is how they want to do it.
Yes, that is so. If Uskome is a government, can central government can the whole manimua yet Sakura a document so that people will read to know what is preventing you because IGFA it did the whole government it did manimua it did the people of Ahanta West so what is preventing the assembly if you can proper accountability it did the local the common fund
nothing is
however why should I write a letter to demand for accountability?
No. We are not writing a letter to you. That is writing a letter.
That is what
to demand for a specific thing.
Yes.
Because listen, the assembly has a way of accounting to the people, and perhaps the DS is to tell us, we had ABC from this. This is what we've used the money for. Perhaps you don't want a full document of how much came within that period. I ran IGF. You want specifically IGF. The thing is very simple. You write to them, this is the document I want. This is the information I want.
No problem. I will do that.
Sure. And I think that
I will do that.
That will be okay. But
you see,
I'm more impressed. Can I just started with the 24-hour marketing more? But I don't know whether you've heard market women they've been asked to go and register because market is like a basel. And again, it's a market a basel there. It will be built at the old market area and St. Tyler. It means that our mothers and fathers who are traders in there will be forced to leave to a different location. The location is at Kokompi. I don't know whether I didn't you call my
I Medele with the 24-hour market. That was when the MC had the community engagement town hall meeting or at Bedibon. So that was last 2 or 3 months. That was where I heard it. But now I thought Quebec and marketing what kind of man I can't but during care because I learned there are so many places be the and the can walk and in the can remember with for me the number suggest the care because I walk and never market here work as market more it has been there since the 80s it work kind of shit. But you mentioned registering. Yeah. Registering what?
By register stores, yes, by register, you need to be in a market area.
And then they will have to pay.
No.
It's free.
Just register. For example, Kemoa. Yeah, about to be a flour. So I shouldn't be it shouldn't be and he be so let's have proper documentation. Let's register them, know the number of traders in there so that even if see a channel to be like
okay. Then why doesn't the municipal assembly build the new market at Okompe for the market traders?
That has been there.
So they should go and build there. Now be like na marketing hall is but we okay, you will new marketing. 24-hour economy marketing. You will can boy. Then maybe if there are some renovation because the market more come here renovation because I can do number one but yeah. They will not understand.
They raise it down and build something new.
Hey.
So that is what it meant.
It's maybe a 24-hour market more maybe mobile banks and old market.
But this one is a befitting market in the shape of the 24-hour market.
So why don't they go and do the 24-hour market somewhere? Then they should leave the market women to sell.
I'm sure town hall meeting they showed us a visual impression.
Yes, it was nice.
That's not what is here. So definitely you will need to raise everything down and start a new project.
But you see that market that Honorable Ajari time at the beach in the store say.
Well, store your unique.
Market.
Lorry
parking.
Managing Batu
No, they are completing.
Okay, is your problem. It was started at NDC. I think it's MPP.
Remember Mali people
but roofing it recently.
I
was thinking you're talking about.
He's talking about the old market.
I was
somewhere to
but start to NDC
out of your time.
MPP had everything stored now. NDC it took after 8 years. So my Cosmos.
Okay.
Ahanta West. I'm sure we have a precedent to lay our hands on. The famous Craft Village More, Honorable former Member of Parliament, Honorable Ebenezer Kojokum, Emane, Evaisa Hani, or in the name Kebebejina or Tramodern Resource Center. At the end of the day, Yabazro. I remember then, some of us,
including the MC.
Yes, I remember I was the interim secretary for 1 eye and that, and we met the honorable member of parliamentary office.
So rigid.
Yeah, Dibrijoko. But I can tell you, our demands were very simple. We saw that the location was not good. I will not have that well to build it entirely to Keboko. If so for what you be here, the honorable member was adamant, they went to put down also a credibility. Today, I can't hear born melake. So we've seen and you've known politicians. Now, in your call, mom in the back and Cosmos, I know, engagement with market women. It's so explicit, care. If care is not taken, we'll come back to the same Kojokum era.
So, Richard, personally, I think the idea of pulling down the entire market now yet in a new one or that particular place without moving Yama Memo to the Camo in the market, it's a bad idea. So we are saying the Kama young ready, yeah, for my honorable Kojokum care. Because I want you to in a youth center and park. If you could remember, the conversation started with youth center and a football pitch. Later, when we push in the small post park, then we told them even if it's small post park, for could develop the grass pitch in my park is it. Yahana Cotin by Semopo dear in a youth center one pay because of Africa Bill no problem. But park the park aspect of aquatic floor. One person money and mopa the current MC. When you were telling Honorable Kojokum care, it's a bad idea and we disagree with him. Yeah, Honorable MC in a yes. Mame Makakapa, Justice Bedu, Mr. Yakon, Honorable Ebiza Kofiedu, Honorable Essien, Samuel Kojobre, Bomua never can. Speaking care, it's a bad idea, care because and at the beginning, if you could remember, the capacity was so huge. Care people money they were into construction center, kind of lock and sana park boy and sana that conversation. So in there, we are telling Honorable Ebenza Kofi to care. Telling us care you are tearing the entire market down. Now I am a memo and I can probably compare an open land, a bare land, never work. And sanable marketing and sanaba. It's a bad idea in the sense that marketing you are not assured of completion before election. And any project that is not assured of completion before election is a dangerous one. More, you should not move money from their livelihood with the intention that later, just imagine although stores in my station can on about already.
They were giving just 6 months.
Mamma Sam Junior came maybe 8 months. He about 2 months to go as well. Can you, Mamma Mizzy, how more politicians to win the baby? Just imagine, Mamma, yeah, put him above okay, but it's world. Do you know that exactly 2 years around this time? Because it was June, July. No one about Jari Pachabeke, Yamaba starting and son 6 months a year, the election. Yaza was quite a far. Macacapa, exactly 2 years ago. Yet, Bavale, Yamma, money, brothers, Ibuga like an ear.
Kabahal market.
Yes.
Disturbing the
so
environment.
So just imagine care or some Yamma Babu Guali outdoor. If in a young honorable engineer could do, he can create care. Say it pull a marketing and take it or leave it. What makes Agonada in the market? Yama Moboko Kokompe, probably. It will take some of them 2 months to find their feet or Kokompe. And Kokompe, how is the security going to be like? Even Agonada market more its word. If you could remember, there was a guy before he was beaten nearly to more basic yes, just because a volley gate hole inside theft Joko Bella. Wall one more gate lemon make football but football and if you engage them, most of them say just that they be okay, it's not so significant to cripple a business, so they are still in. But you keep working until now the Kokompe, how is the security going to be like? How is Kokompe like? Kokompe has like this. So we are telling Honorable Engineer Kofi he should not be an engineer to be able to make this suggestion. Development should not be situated at a single place. Just like how more man we told Honorable Kojokum in fact project youth center park to help develop the park. It is simple. You once stood for a course. Development should not be centered at a single place. Into the market project, Kokompe go and develop Kokompe. Say concrete poya koboku gazika abato mawale. Go and develop that place. Any other day, Bella Mobaka the market a group of men can be moved to that place. Never had on the bed. But telling us market more or less like Bukru's market, it's a terrible idea. And it's so unfortunate the Bella might be like Bella and Yon. And that's a sign of a very bad leader. Leader more Billa. You don't even say I'm taking it into consideration. It's a terrible one.
And
And what club was?
so
Autocratic
fixated
leadership.
He's so fixated on care.
Position.
Mommy, I've made the right decision. He's not say day more in Hungary the honorable boy care the engineer. So for you come make easy make. Hey, I don't need to be an engineer to make common sense.
Where did he say this? Because you need
One another platform is
okay, you need to provide us.
and he has told a lot of people one another platforms okay, like decision in one more engineers ne minimum but was about
Sometimes common sense.
yeah no and mommy, if you could remember, I told Honorable Kojokum issue okay, ma'am, I'm not an expert in environmental science. I'm just a common first degree holder in environmental science, and I did soil science. You cannot tell me you are picking sample from a place more. You are tearing everything down and say I want to pick a sample. Seriously, that you don't need an expert to tell you this. You don't really care with how much that the project is. It's not going to be successful, and okay, it's not going to be completed because I pick a sample. What if I pick a sample corner, the soil wouldn't support the structure more? Would you bring everything back? No. Until we are telling Honorable Engineer Kofi to care. The idea care each in a market here what the kakuma well is a terrible thing, and he keep asking care, do you like the state of Agona market? The answer is no. The fact that you don't like the state of Agona market doesn't mean care. It should be teared down and sana by Gina. Apachina 24-hour market would be move your memo to that place. The Bella Mapaka Ayewo Agona market to be fit 2026 type of market. You can do it there. You can easily do it there. When Yama Memo market will move from there, but you can clear everything, use it as a car park because I'm gonna car park people. Educate enough. Into the idea MC, he's so much fixated on his holding on strongly, not allowing any suggestion into the whole idea. You should remember and the market is what makes Agronda. The truth is we are not even going to allow I just say if I saw them
I just said soldier but let my money also. The traffic situation from roundabout to the market, even with the current state of your market. Some people make the argument if you go to Accra and other big cities, market is not concentrated at one place. They have some sort of segregations, maybe more some special goods that was certain markets. So they are suggesting, okay, why don't you get a different place? If there's a place in Kokombe, why don't we set up the 24-hour market there? Then have a specific goods bay at Wakane. Just to reduce the pressure or the main business area. So near traffic here flow better in this way.
Richard, since 2012 up to 2026, one of the worst MCs, Hunter was they I mean,
justification.
A bill in answer. As my brother said it. Okay. He has privatized the assembly. Assembly. It is a bona fide property. It is a yaudome jina. So he decides to do the me epekeye as to other the akone it disturb then the entire population of a hunter or not. Once me in hanke, I am the MC. And that is all. Look, although rhetoric engineering mindset of the MC should be deleted. I mean, engineering. Oh, I'm the engineer. Why? Okay, engineers be you rules of my no
engineers.
So engineers me but assembly kene. Are they far better and experienced exposure than remember Takwahane? No, Richard. Look, the truth of the matter is, look, I am privatizing this conversation because the MC has privatized the assembly. okay, a desire, a bona fide property. So he does whatever he feels. Like so, the whole Ahanta West is being moved by the feelings of the MCE. It's unfortunate. Now, you've cited Stored Project, man. He himself was an activist. Okay, they should change the location. Now, you have become the MCE. You have also taken also rigid
and entrenched
position. Okay, I am the MCE. Look, just he should bear in his mind that he is just a servant to us, not a master over us. He's just a servant to us. Now, let me give you a critical example.
Give it to us.
Takoradi Market. Mempo, budget was allocated $48 million euros was allocated to complete Takoradi Market. Time frame was given. What happened? As I'm talking to you. As I'm talking to you, Malay. They've had series of demonstrations. They petitioned the regional minister, the mayor. Now, the only thing that is elevating the chances of MPP in Takoradi constituency, Mele Ozo Market really. I don't want to go into politics because any electoral position bill. So whatever bill and because and say Ahanta West NDC. The truth of Ahanta West NDC can say be lose credibility ne say Ebinze Kofi Adu. I mean say be lose party MPP NDC 2024 vote me and Obama the first time presidential elections in Ahanta West in 2024. Say be lose was credibility ne the Ebinze Kofi Adu. I am privatizing the conversation because he has privatized the assembly. He won't care the servant, he won't care the master, and he is overloading us. Look, the marketing, Richard, the truth of the matter is, we've seen projects, not in the agenda 111. Okay, it was easier. Just imagine agenda 111, ne a
an existing hospital.
Hospital, you will be going. And what's the situation now? It doesn't really make sense. Okay, the fact is, really, and the fact is, I can't NDC, but completely simple. Now, you see, I have engaged so many people, including the party chairman, Chairman Johnson, on the market. And Monday, I'm organizing you from here to meet the regional minister. We will meet the party chairman of the region. Look, Kofi Adu isn't an overload.
The MCE.
The MCE. And may Belane a year for the benefit of care for the benefit of my family members. Or for the benefit of my feelings.
Therefore, you need to listen to Andama.
No. Look, it is a simple thing. Richard, in the conversation to Ahanta, Agunanda, Ahanta West, chunk of IGFA.
That comes from Agro Market.
From the Agro Market. Now, we've seen Kodjokum started Aboan Market. Up to now, okay, it was easier. Really. Although park me named you mon common adade. Look, the MC should understand that the era of impositioning about more, the era of positional leadership. Now he is exercising positional leadership concept. Okay, mommy, I'm fixated. Mam Beckham I will listen. Look, some of us, we don't care. To start from the region and we'll go to national and petition the president himself. If he doesn't listen to us, I'm not interested in electoral consequences heading to 2028. I'm interested in the economical
What is your fear?
My fear is one. It's not about fear. It's about the facts. Project say believe. Sat but disturb. Yeah. Backbone of our economy. Mele marketing. Now, our traders.
Actually, doing the loans.
I mean, economy buyer. You mount unnecessary pressure on them. Many market at every time. Even men people say how many months?
6 months.
Until many beloko belibon. So now look at what they've done to the edifice of belibon. So
Terrible.
we are not preventing the building of the markets, but we are against. Not that we are unhappy. We are against the demolition of the existing market. Cosmos spoke about security matter. Now, if you think you've done your assessment, market woman, a woman, temporarily, what are you not using the same assessment? Okay, even short term, so long term, lebuaba. Say I am market worker, long term, lebuaba. And you engaging only the market women. Richard, the truth of the matter is our market women, how many of them they can sit down critically and analyze the impact of you, the decision from the MCE? I mean, how many of the market women? So it's like engineers, they know what they are doing. They're going to meet. I'm not trying to undermine our market women. But Richard, most of them, they don't even know the impact of the Mabaye. They don't know. You only
No, they know. Just that Ebioka are finding the engineering terms in your money near they will not be able to appreciate it. But my mom will care. Economy bella dollars and they will remember, I'm coming. Economy will add dollars and they will cook and a bill at the economics total marketing. They really understand the impact of marketing.
market.
Oh yes.
Okay.
And frankly speaking, a bill American care they've engaged market women and they've wholly agreed. The person is a liar. Apart, although you couldn't run a marketing side. You marketing side, we are just going to randomly sample market women near the care. Whatever engagement they feel they've done, did they get to them? Did they understand? The last question is building a new market. Kukumpe, ne Betty or the market done by building a new and I never prefer. You think they will want to move away with Benyani to Kukumpe for a market to be? You see, the idea is not maybe you can be 8 years, you prevent a market to be done built. No. The idea is not to prevent a market to be built. The idea is to prevent market without first of all giving us proper assurance. We hear from any politician assurance bill and you can look at them what you want. Pam no channel bojina market follow Kukumpe. But move a section of the traders to that particular place. The yake agona market may work a whatever upgrade will by then there's an existing market more by also upgrading. But to say I'm gonna market will cease to exist.
The big problem.
There.
No, see, Richard, you guys were talking about engagement. You see, immediately someone meets a B. That means you have engaged the person. You see, this project, any development communication should be a dialogue approach. It's not about me coming to inform you, me coming to give you an information, Richard.
So the engagement was more or less like just informing them.
Just informing them that A, B, C, D. But did you dialogue with them? Was a consensus built? Okay, we the traders, we have agreed with the assembly, not even the assembly, the I don't want to use the honorable, the engineer, the so-called engineer Kofi Edu.
No.
Richard, I use maybe Richard, listen to me.
So I'm the one.
No, you are the one. I use honorable. Honorable is not in the constitution, but conventionally we decide. So I choose to use who should to be called
but
honorable.
Not so called.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. So
I retract, and
yes.
I sincerely apologize.
Let's move.
But the reality of the matter is, if you are doing engagement, you need not even use the traders as an engagement point. We have opinion leaders. Has he engaged our traditional leaders?
But even engaging the traders, Charlie, if you're listening to stakeholders, they should come first.
No, I understand.
But the issue I agree with you has to do with, was it
information?
Yes.
Or engagement.
Information, or there was a proper engagement soliciting for their.
And that is why we see what we need now isn't an engagement, it's a dialogue.
Okay.
A dialogue. You are trying to
understand
you are matching your pros and cons against mine. Then weigh the two. Which one will benefit all of us? So it's win-win approach, not win-lose approach, not up-down approach. Now it's like you are imposing. And the conversation we've had on one another, clearly the MC is trying to say that I am imposing this on you, and either you disagree or agree with me, shut your mouth. Is that how we develop a municipality like this? Is that what the president brought him to do? Is the party executive happy about it? On engagement, no, you see, your traditional leadership, I want to know if he has done a broader engagement. Every stakeholder matter. I mean, a biller matter on this. Has he engaged the traditional leadership, the drivers, the GPLTU? I mean, the buyers. It's not about the sellers, the buyers, because the seller, man, what about if the buyer, I am inconvenient to go to that place and buy? Now, the lighting system, has he planned about it? And how is he going to do it? Or like, and by the way, how much, yeah, issue to develop Kokompe for our women. Value for money after 2 years, Osquai, Sa Ebuaya. So this thing, it isn't about my feelings, because if you are a leader, you don't move by your own feelings. Immediately you try to, and you see, if not unpleasant ego on the side of the MC, what's really preventing him to consider input? Or is the president trying to impose on him? Even the one in charge of the 24-hour economy, Gusitando, is telling us that the 24-hour economy market is not part. They are not even aware of the 24-hour economy markets. What even the one leading the 24-hour economy project is telling you how much more? We are not against it, as my friend said it. We are not against development. But development may consequences. It is higher than development desire. May prevent here. That's all.
So we are not against it, but development may consequences more than a benefit and a bad money. That was what we are asking so many. That's why we are asking so many questions. And then we've dealt with the 24-hour market. I'm sure we'll have extensive discussion on this one. God will next week will engage will engage the market coincy to understand the situation from their own perspective and angle, to also come in terms with, but also what they are saying. But they've been speaking and they have a lot to say. We'll find out from them whether there was some sort of dialogue, there was proper engagement, or they were called to be informed, or they just gave them information. These are some of the things that we'll be looking at. Yeah, next week when our market, Quincy, and I am join us at was studio. Okay, is there my bar? We'll deal with disco from Joko, then that'll be it for the show. You know, maybe I am. Oh, yeah, okay. Now, get to a conversation. So, no one in my hack, okay. School be under man, okay. More sample for Rako, Matibella, really poor farmer, no one in the Greater Grace School. In Greater Grace, in the school Baba Palmer, a hunter ways, specifically. I'm gonna that upper school more saving environment, school more, Beclan Wakula, Bahat, no school more, but more Wakula, Adia Baba, school more. They have a play-based learning curriculum. And then school more but next or school can make like more but uniform be table bear level math teachers be more but make the baba dia one mamma harmful Greater Grace School GSS for short Mvama school it was around that Ambrosia a restaurant in Madakanela. Just get to Agonodo Zen filling station as of Ambrosia restaurant, just behind Ambrosia restaurant. You can locate GSS Greater Grace a school on your screen. Banner by what can it? Let me by way of adding up call it out 024 454 1682 024 454 1682. Greater Grace, it should be the best school more Sakra Afa or become more better education there. And then no one may recommend the school. Come on, Melly Greater Grace school. I'm not sick along la in a one a cry na I share my because I share my enough comment bra na yagen guy yabamo. Empress work here also like Jocelyn work Cosmos answer that's so in okay production led by Mbanyami yeah in Bekla na Abadebela Yabeda Qua Prosper ne Olive. Unfortunately in one yes sister Queen Yabeka Salad Kakwe Obela Yamana na Yaboa Kizrene Yana na Yemo Yava Jumati Yava Yahosro na let's deal with our last issue in one and that has to do with our cultural heritage and if you listen to festivals, history behind festivals, one festival more Eba Yaduna has to do with Kundum Festival. And this particular festival is being celebrated by the Ahantes and Inzama. The Kundum Festival, to our and okay. And then our brothers or our sisters in Mama joined the party to celebrate this Kundumi. It appears now, more the baby flu ya jawin. You don't make we are what the cabin may be melons rook as wrong for Tima. Inni kaye, dear more. Now we cannot even and laying hands on. If you trace your history back, at the end of the day, it's like, no, kundum is that. And what are you showing? One traditional area over the years, let me be frank, they've tried to celebrate kundum over the years, and that is the disco traditional area. Now, for disco, there were two traditional areas. You have the upper disco and the lower disco. There's been some sort of conflict, chieftaincy issues for so long a time. And there was one time we saw Basabari, both upper and lower, Baba, together to celebrate. This year, there was some sort of engagement from the assembly led by the MC, Engineer Kofi Edu, then the regional minister, Honorable Nelson, Joseph Nelson, especially too. There was some sort of good outcome. Until later, there was a writ from court more. So the lower man, and the black I'm an Julia. There is a communique from the Regional Security Council, led by the Honorable Regional Minister, Honorable Joseph Nelson K. Both Kundum celebration were lower and upper vacancy in Labazolo. And I'm sure most of us, we are shocked to the core. We are asking ourselves, okay, is that what we want? First of all, my starting war Empress K. Na Meza. When first she saw pictures of the MC and Yanana more, it carried a simple message. They've come into consensus. They will celebrate kundum together at this school. First of all, how did she feel? And the second one has to do with when later and when court Joko Rani, how did she feel? And the last one has to do with the cancellation. These are the three questions more we'll run through my panel.
Okay. Kundum. Kundumi.
Yeah, Kundumi.
Yeah.
I love it. Kundumi.
Yeah. Kundum de festival more and I'm just here dear me lady.
They can come power Kundum celebration before Abisa. And when I don't know when anytime more Abimbi Abisa, I feel some Aibo woman boy.
Kelly.
It to the kaba, mob boya na actually chicken. Hey, Charlie.
Yeah, fine. My last time on Vamunbi, I was a kid. Let me go crack baby old people.
Yeah.
Now, me to Kenya, the more I build more, it would have born in maybe for a finder. Yeah, they can have a be I do a view. Oh, dear. Name it in your copa. Now, my abimukla, Intinaka Miskanka Mahan, Mamma already me because some bay a hunter heritage in the most school. Macron may call us rubber. I was anticipating canker disco video, my some mom to be answer. I go back to school in September. Now, yeah, delicate or Bali Kundumi, Bokonuma, ye, Mono Facebook care, low and upper, Bali Kunduma. I was so happy. I was like, hey, at long last, the battle has ended and disco, our beloved community in the Hunter West is free forever. I felt so glad. I was so elated that finally, your body could be upon one palm no charm, no, and I care at the me, I mean, more in a car. Now, you'll be a one way, you'll be one more. In the last time, I think I called English Rabba. Movlani so what I cried. It was Rexic, right? Rexic. Name's okay, man. It's when I called him back and he so it was a rush man and I put this with him say. I'm ranting email call up and down on them, and there is an issue. And see, when I saw it, it was still on Facebook. This is the issue. Mokundumi budonum sa. Oh, you are. The amazing one you put up a day for this group. I think it is high time more. These our leaders should stop from fooling us. They should stop fanfooling us. Because what I heard, well, you could say, hey, Mini, I didn't know fanfooling us. But let me try to carry a fender and zin my baby budgeter. The cabin by a cable out, oh, but I'm a bubble. And more. And say, Mamma, I think whatever be the issue, whatever be the case, Minyalianka be ye kimeha. A ye kimeka. Nanka yeli. Yamia said the more ye way. Because me sure September Cape Coast ne Elmina nka obali beba katoe ne fetu ne nka anwe obali muati na me so ye kwena anka krabedi fetu afasha na ke bakatoe wo Elmina. See the people from other regions mboko chwen boko krabaye krane hotel sibe minibadake as a guest house say if was be tourism minimum ye ma moton don ali or marketing if you work at a restaurant ali and a hotel ali e pay ye local food e be dike tie but tie ne nka am so ye de me anka fon me ne as a twemi ka ko fro ye ma mo se be ye bi ne ba me de ba so wo kudogudo me scam play adwi nti me work and say
That's unfortunate. My mail address let me go.
Richard,
Did you expect the news America can cancel condominium? Everything my planning more come back to square zero.
I did not expect, but the reality has dawned on us. This is the reality, man. Now you and I, we've got to face. It suggests and my young woman the symptoms of a particular cause or root cause, man. You've decided, now our chiefs can't be criticized. You can't wash your dirty clothes in the public or something. So we have encouraged ourselves with some old adage of fear. You can't criticize our chieftains. You've got to respect them. Yes, respect is a norm. But unfortunately, our traditional system in Ahanta West, they've not given us much reasons to be circumspect anytime you are dealing with issues a border, our traditional system. And that is so unfortunate. I mean, unfortunate. How many times we have come to conclusion, your problem of development more, it is stemming from our traditional system. Clearly, there is huge leadership deficiencies in our traditional setup. And all these deficiencies in more, the truth of the matter is in more is coming from individual self-centeredness. I mean, the supremacy. I call our only anarchy, the allodial title holder, Mele, the Ahanta Traditional Council, Richard. Mekos Rumua a battle of individual interest, not as in the collective interest of their subjects. The supremacy. I mean, who is the legitimate family member, who is not, who is. So the traditional council is the allodial title holder is it's nowhere to be found. The leadership over there. About the acting here, we don't know who is the acting president of Anti-Traditional Council. About the legitimate chief is there, the king is there, we don't know. Because there are so many installed chiefs or the Traditional Council. Now, upper, ni lower, sebeteki leadership clear. Yes, constitutionally, they are on the same spree, but more they are paramount chiefs. Yeah. But historically, there one father made the Jumake set a good precedence so that upper and lower will follow. Unfortunately, the father himself, Mempo Idia Itala Lowane Apade. Oh, yeah, Media Itala Lowane Apade, because we've not seen two chiefs being installed as Obnumpoyima de Chine Nanajiman. Yezi 1-1. But the traditional councils are Bumua Yalari. They be smart, they be swear they one, and they be Zuadi Numa. So we have a big problem with our traditional leadership. I 100% side with the regional minister for the Western region, Honorable Joseph Nelson. He is the chairman for Regional Security Council. He is the chairman of Regional Coordinating Council. Richard, let me walk you through the composition of the RISEC. So the regional minister is the chairman, but it comprises the commanders and heads of from the Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana Police Service, National Intelligence Bureau, NIB, Ghana Immigration Service, National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO, Ghana National Fire Service, and the Custom Division. Although letterhead may communicate to the cancellation, it's coming from the regional minister, a office. But it's a collective decision. So, competition may highlight it. It's a clear signpost that Mumua to agree that say grant thereby a Basra. These are the projected threats to the security. May it will discover Ekaya. And if you've read the letter, clearly he's not communicating who is supremacy, who is not supremacy, who is legitimate, who is not, who is to celebrate. It's all about security. And Richard, we've had issues. Properties were burnt. Disco. Lives were touched. Blasts were oozing from people. So, I think it's one of the boldest decisions regional minister Idiki. Richard, we must all support. Yes, Kundum is a symbol of our culture. But we can't also celebrate Kundum, then at the end of the celebration, lives will be lost, properties will be damaged, and the name Disco V, instead of Kundumi, it come a proper picture of a Andani, name a bad picture of Anda. I side with the regional minister. The two paramount chiefs, either they are happy or not, the regional minister has spoken. And even yesterday, I saw their pictures rolling on social media. I don't know if they are opposing the cancellation from the regional minister. But look, they are leaders. They are all learned. They are there not for themselves. They are there for their subject. So if anything, me ekaba wantwe ekaka be subject. If a bien win then day, and you couldn't cancel. And Richard, if you are able to see your threats and you communicate, okay, ABC the meya sama dangerous me. Charlie, just respect Nukuni me if I was just singing as a buyer. So it's a sign of leadership from the regional minister, or from the regional coordinating council, or from the RICSEC, led by the chairman, the regional minister, Honorable Joseph Nelson. Mama Medake, I mean, it's been a while. But we can't also plug our historical euphoria into their men damaging lives and properties. I think it's a sign of leadership, Richard.
Okay, Cosmos, Mamma, okay. Your chiefs, they are the custodian of our culture, traditions, and customs. Personally, as should be frank with you. The last time Mama witnessed a condom celebration, I was very young. I think
Yeah.
yeah, so
I think that was 202.
Shit.
It's a 202.
Since then, me witness a condom check. This morning, disco, both upper, AED and Yele. Most of this periods, morning was school. So, the last time I was when more. On that day, more get there by for lower disco. Sounds like, please visit the area, and it was cancelled. I can't put it because they had prepared.
I mean,
They've
everything.
done everything. As well, all by Abazolo. Because was Pamela okay. The enzymes are showcasing. They are showcasing culture. They are showcasing tradition. The custodians are bringing the culture to the doorsteps of the Gen Z's Mababai. So they are now appreciating who they are. They are also appreciating the custodians for holding on to culture and passing it on to them. But our case, now a time is come, we will not know the custodians. We will not know them because there's nothing more they are passing on to us. Is it? Okay, a little bit back. We will not take some people serious.
Really, Mega.
We are there.
But
We are there.
before Mega, yeah, traditional leaders go to Canada. If say one war e-books in Uchia, and okay, but the clear class symbol mention and I work as a Kanzmala. And Enzima will probably he or she will probably point to Axim. Manadintia. Over the years, minimum belima a day in wine, Bella Axim. Axim kundum crafa a domne cover fire, angel new Niamon Adimo Faba down. Angel Unia Adom Baba down. Baba carrying festival before Koye TV zo. Inti wakrebwa the average and the Nikokra. He or she will easily mention Enzema as minimum be kundu more than and that. And I wouldn't be surprised if books mobile bas Kampala. You find minimum be kundum, you find only Enzema with Anda not being mentioned. Anda wouldn't be mentioned because first of all, Anda we are not taking the pain to write books. Yeah, I mean, so you're laying anymore, I come a minimum boko bakalebuki. It can catch bear attention. Na yedima ho book, you know. When was the last time I did and that's like Zobel Kundumoki? And Mama keep saying after 2019, I doubt care and that community bailey Kundumu around chin after 2019. Do you know why it's after 2019? Because when morning low and upper better be D. Nimo school. Anytime Bella Moba can be the bear, either come go school and I come back to school and so I wasn't getting the time to attend those programs. I remember once baby Lili near youth camp or Takwa. So it was between youth camp ne Kundum and your whole youth camp my cramu Kundum. Ever since mom will university mom 2019 to date. Beledi Kundum because from that time in Kotetes Kampala, the only time one minute was in 2021. Mela na many around there, and I've been around all these years. Because and because of that, the camera can I gonna do the Venezuela gonna do rally old disco station or roundabout K. I can't even could do obesi in Izalani. This should be somewhere 2002, 2003, 2004. Although the should be those in the ask me that and that community mobility. I have not witnessed and that could do it. Inti say they come easy. Yeah, abizam can be the kunu. I would have easily mentioned in the mama. Inti festival more say I'm say le. Ye melu mama they are more or less like a sister and yet 20. They've held on so strong to Kundumi. Yeah, more be almost even the situation at disco is almost the same with Axim. We have lower and upper Axim. We have lower and upper disco. We've moved from the time more individually, nebo could be invited. You remember that famous picture?
Yeah.
It was someone's invitation. Bedi bobo no.
Yeah.
The invitation here, $100 or picture. We have moved away from a time more. But be invite one to a time more a biela. They invite one to a time more. But about import a beer local Kelly. That is where we've gotten to. This year, one strong traditional issues from Benzema has come.
Yeah.
From inside, I don't know, media Jeff Kwame, I will like Jeff Kwame, telling a will to Bukusike, any azle, exim, it is Yazle's regime. What is more threatening than other statement? But a Bimula, I would like a Jeff Kwame too. Any Atubukus bid, I don't know, say you were to say, but you were more about a year. Bedi bobo mo axim kema utukubla halabal. Inti Richard ame ye joko me ye kan kon ani ye chutka ba ne ya homa ye ne ye do yes because ya and I feel they should not give us the opportunity to talk about them in this manner. Like if we are discussing, we should be discussing nana kwesi ajeman mo over dormitory evare kofra ya sangro SHS. We should be discussing Obenpohima the team where is there. You should be discussing na the Kakuma Mukopo. Who am I even going to mention? I had to try to they come and do Nanaziaku. Nanaziaku is his leader as under tradition, his position as the leader of under tradition is being litigated. Scampany always said the Otopo Brumbunio said Nanaziaku. And Nanaziaku told me, once more it's been challenged, man, when we did until on take a rule in Nika more year the man. He's not until if you realize he has not been addressing himself as the acting president Edokun because he says it's been litigated. But now though it's been litigated, man, if it this is what's happened and in there the biggest seat and that that's fine. The biggest tool and that's also is to move over the bones is tooling. It's even being litigated. And see, I can't go into traditional issues. Even under traditional council, not by the boss idea, but spell it the case school you do man.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not the
But the only me more a carry Badu and that spelling of Badu is the second idea. When they are writing about the second Bella and Badu. But minimum by more men, Sabi, allow me afraid the name. Minimum Becca Bomua best spell it they do. This is where we've got into. I'm the beer Kizizai. Is that poor this company yarn. Macam be Samaka. But mammy, I acknowledge that I'm more as a woman. Because I'm more was where. Mammy, which one is the right one? Mammy, there was a woman more as and try check and see by woman. Look at where disgustingly where we've got into. And I keep saying, Kenya should not give us the opportunity to be talking about them in this manner. But Bezabe, they will always, all the time, present themselves like this to us. But Richard, as they were, you ask, will they get to a point more? Mother will happen.
take a bit serious.
Yes. We need to tell our traditional leaders, if they are not careful with the things that they are doing, especially Mbamba Nimubuni, the kingmakers, as in Mbamba Nimubu we were here when princess were litigating. Princess, the two factions, they were litigating. I read a minute from the Manade committee Mobekrai. They told Bazabayuma categorically, Mama Bila Suabombani. People from that same committee went behind one of the factions to install a chief. Many very serious. Many more. I mean, you seriousness, man. Sebi. Yeah, can but I will say, Melancha cancer. Me say, committee more. They come on the Johnson, you about okay. Money, Oliver, Prosper, more bed boy, you quite well. But say, here categorically, can Mamma be a cozy bomb because you cover a Cambodia, and this makes sense. Now, many more, Iron, and a castle, Belumada, but all were doing Madame Go as a bomb. They were distant, they were actively involved. Do you expect me to take them serious? And I keep saying, a time will come on. That demonstration by a KD engineer could feel do for. I'm gonna market you. See a beauty. Demonstration, you do demonstration against political leaders. A time will come, you do demonstration against our traditional leaders. If you don't do those demonstrations against our traditional, you'll have to be serious. The bill among say you fike ye ko why bill community yeah. But for your buying fair you'll back. And this is a very dangerous place, more. I wish they will not push the youth. In a youth, man, Mamma heard you could be. Mohole, do garden be a man could be. He say, or while I'm a bay, Bamfre, you know, I tell man could be clear. Youth members come like pressure, bills may go between. They don't even have the luxury of time to be like a phone cover. When they meet you at programs, they will greet you, welcome you. Sometimes but if you are cannot aspect, they be like a brownie on money. They will ignore you. Makan conquer hanky traditional leaders. Can the youth remember? I don't most come below different from Papa Mobile more, ne sabe, but in the one bosses of you in the UT. Secret by a project to a community. Maybe here, may hear like a dancer. After all, that what on Azela and Nigeria Maya, but pay allegiance to them. Between a belly and a big property and traditionally, they should be very careful. I'm not warning them. But be hearing any mother year boy, a time will come more. See a tingle cockle if a crib. And now I care the Brammy career as you to Belani, a lay involved bed. Where would their relevance be? Indeed, yet traditionally the cement. Many more better be crab, but one may yaka yen bella fine. In the biggest seat around that. It's now a joke. As the case can't be young when I will be doing TikTok. TikTok! Oh, a hunter community sounds to acquaint the end, or could say a hunter kingdom sound. I can't even be the now appellations. She, ne fande appellations. Na Brumbunuma swear in fande. Brumbunio, Brumbunimo, about the Brumbuni, yeah, it can damn it. Hey. Which are the dogs?
The prince in the
No, but
it's not, but it's not.
I'm thinking of the prince in the traditionally,
can't get more now they are involved. Even if they had not been involved, ordinarily, I should give respect to your tradition. But Richard, mammy, I've said come na come with you, but sometimes before Banu of Uncas Alaka. Because it's so something more a chief more can the kingmakers of Anda more. In there, me it can damn of Fande. Emma, a whole and that supposed overlord.
That's it.
It can't be mother. This is dangerous, and you will come and make it. No one bed.
It's nothing at all. In that man should be
I'm
there and done.
no, but
No, but you see, they are seats that we should not bring anyone more Yahweh kind of fluent closer. A seat like paramount chiefs, ne a divisional chiefs be. But you are Charlie.
Hey man, come ranch hene. Akuma guy.
No, you see, it boils down to lack of succession plan. If you go to Asante region here, basically, 1 or 2 is not around. This is a BMA about succeeding. So they are grooming the person.
To surprise you, currently, they are grooming.
Now, they are.
But you the prince.
Prince now,
yeah, discussing the prince.
They are fighting over who is the right acting president or not, or the traditional council. Now, it's me. Also fight illegal battle. They undermine who is the right king. Because according to Bezabe, best standing orders, under traditional council, the chief is the acting president.
Who chief?
The man, my 15, many the acting president.
Many the president.
President, Kenya.
The actor.
The president, according to best standing orders, the president. Now,
to move a bill automatically.
The president. So I call Escada Curtain and Aqua Brancatia is the president of Escada Curtain. I call Lower. Nanakusi Adiman, the 9th, is the president. Abaapa, Nanakusi Adiman is the president. Now, if they are battling legally on who is the legitimate acting president, that means clearly the legal battle has eliminated the legitimate chief.
It is so because for now, the legitimate chief,
I recognize it.
Il dit le money, il est quand le fouale. C'est quand il faut automatically, a bien la main, it's more or less like
No. But people are there saying that more they are there. But more
I'm okay. So okay, but we will process more.
But we like idea. I be like idea.
Mr. Bedibla will know TikTok. And I'll chance on
Mother process by Australia. Mother process by Australia. Missy, yam to be not TikTok, but
No, I meant to make a No, so
but they have exhausted everything.
in the even Barton Legalon, who is the right legitimate acting president, gives a clear indication that we are not organized. And look, if now we are in that era, Chief C, it's not about we don't respect them, but we don't highly put premium on them. Look, I might sound kicky, I don't care.
No, but
when a statue
because the last time
was
you said that,
when a statue was mounted in the regional capital, the Ahanta, the Greater Ahanta land and Ahanta land in general,
Greater Ahanta land.
oh yeah, about coincidence here, Ahanta
Hey.
West the Greater the whole.
East, kind of the East.
Bella Kofado,
okay.
sculpture. I was surprised when Obrenpoimadichi came in with that letter to explain to the people of Western region.
Chief C, then they agreed.
At that time, Nana Agyemang was the acting president, the former regional House of Chiefs. He did not utter a word. I'm Kaditwa. Until NDC got power. Then even Eddie organized a traditional and a chieftaincy program. Political platform Kukua Abonwa MP. Yeah, and Haneke. Bonomo, they were not in support. But China sculpture bill to acknowledge or maybe thank the former president of Ghana. More problem. It goes beyond the traditional system.
So some sort of political twisting.
And who doesn't know? Okay, Obrenpoint is affiliated to NPP. Agyemang is affiliated to NDC. Who doesn't know? Sometimes you don't want to speak the truth. Media problem. The subject. You see, I've said it several times.
But are you saying what is happening there?
Uncle Eddie Bad. Uncle Eddie Bad. Richard. Uncle Eddie Bad. You. Uncle if anytime it say like Abu Jenapo and John Jenapo, be family. Hey, no matter the change of government, the family dearly. It is a Obrenpoint
MPP. What we are alleging the local AA is affiliated to AA. So I can NDC power. Let's say the Agyemang, it is believed is affiliated to NDC. Me, you say connection link say
to build a hunter.
And Bambani, then development comes in. At the end of the day, Bumua Baba to support the development agenda. Then this scope is there. When MPP comes into power, the other person also does the same thing. Then we are moving.
I had a call. One of the big men, the Lower Disco Traditional Council. He was trying to say he's disappointed in the regional minister because basically they are affiliated to the party.
Oh, okay.
Mam Kaditwa. And if there are
any
security threat, they should give Lower Disco protection.
So that Bomba could be killed.
But if there is any security or insecurity, it doesn't matter, Lower Discovian or Upper Discovian. So I told the person, look, you are thinking about Oskome Kenya Wonumo after the celebration. Do you think about Menimebo Kenya? And you think that it should be a straight jacket protection from the regional minister because you presume you are affiliated to the party. Charlie, we should. One of the problems, you don't think beyond our comfort zone. No, that is the biggest problem. Man, and that you face is Kapala. We don't assess the situation. So after celebration, you may celebrate. You can do me. What happens if Bumua Buwe? What will be the essence of that celebration? It's an indictment on our traditional leadership, especially upper, near lower. This is the time. If you are not happy about the decision from the RISEC here, they tell me, okay, me, I am the root cause. I am the action. Regional minister is a letter. The reaction. Maybe are they questioning their actions? It's unfortunate, but you see, we've gotten to a time, our traditional system, it has collapsed. I mean, it has collapsed. Oh, the greater hunter. If you go to Esclado Keten, the president, the former Western Regional House of Jimedi, Nana Kwabena. Now, Nana Kwabena nationally. Me, it's one farmer, the Hunter Traditional Council. But look, he's highly nationally recognized. More than BSI. It's unfortunate, but we'll get there. And the politicians, as for them, Uncle, you let I, Uncle, you may a care far, but first, Mele, the MC.
Come on.
He is the chairman for music.
No, but this one was beyond.
No, you see, it's not about. It's beyond him. No, Richard.
At the point where
Richard, let me build.
Issue was at a point was about the.
No, we are lacking bold political leaders. People.
No, I don't want you to link a kid to because
Richard.
Issues be bad.
Anything security, anything threat to our security. It's in the corridor.
But is the MC not part of the RISEC?
No, Richard. Say if no wale and the bill apake both although it's actually cannibal could you time you. Oh, I just time of here and time. All of them they will tell you chieftaincy, even chieftaincy is killing people in the Hunter West. They are not ready to speak about it.
But you know that the idea to merge Bezabari to celebrate one Kundum started from the municipal assembly. Started from here. Then the conversation continued at region.
That is what you know.
Yeah, that's what I know.
But I see the reality is, say if the MC Jerry Jazo care until care, I am the chairman for music. I'm not interested in who is in the traditional system, but I am interested in the political system of. And it's my job to protect lives and properties in the Hunter West. So, until they were agreed, I won't allow.
No, but okay, that's fine. I think the whole conversation was that they had conversation here, they had engagement here, they continued this conversation.
Okay, they agreed here.
I say. No, what we got to know. But
come on, say, but while I say okay,
then they continue.
Yeah, they agreed the case. Yes. Regional minister bless our agreement.
That was later.
Okay.
It came out.
I didn't know the first story.
That was how more the channel that they passed through, and at the end of the day, as we all expect. Lastly, my whole Empress can like Empress. What the comes Amala, if not the come on, we can able to no KD is a witness like condom celebrity condom babes say because celebrity unless you're consumer you can assume that you could and other in my communities. A time will come and I just there will lose everything.
We've lost it.
And once you lose this one, who will lose everything, including the custodian.
We've lost everything. We've lost it.
Yes.
And sir, even if Sabo I Kundumia, people don't even know. They don't care it is in Zima. Abanda. Unless you say, oh, it is similar to Inzima. Like, we've lost everything. And I think, Mama, as I said earlier, Mama, I think Beyakimeha. Now you look into me on crack and seem the last time Mohole was it 20?
But Emperor Pachabolo, my brother, crack. Yakimeha a layer ball. And Yakimeha is not a good approach in solving problems. Justice, yes, justice need to be served. I'm a mom. Come there, Richard, Yako court. You may did turn to court is a a competent place to deal with your problem. And I'm rule in the bar. Sir Richard, yeah, where my young could do kuno. Mammy, madam temper. I understand care a place more me day rule in me ten. Yeah, it didn't that.
It's your advisor. Yeah, I can hear Yakima High starting.
The proper Yakima High should be from court. Court to say more empress, yeah, only camera here. I can't hear my cause I need to tell myself, okay, if I genuinely felt can come in the media, court man, intelligence, no, he say it all the anti. Can you come here, keep proper Yakima? Yellow Razi can hear Yakima High, Yakima High. Mamma Moyezi, what exactly is happening with disco? Was there crap? Be realistic. Yakima how disco said.
Then the court should come in, right?
Yes.
As you said. It's a court more. I think the court should be the safest place more. They would determine this or that.
Yes.
Then after then justice, then when justice is being served,
everybody respects.
Then I be like,
yes.
Yeah. It's okay, maybe you can make him with macro care.
I think that is the case.
Yeah.
Justice should be served. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yolani.
Yes,
30 seconds, Cosmos. 30 seconds. Then we are done. 30 seconds.
So Richard,
I don't produce more than 30 seconds. You will ball 11.
Say MC Ikedia. He should not be so fixated on decision making. He can reconsider it. Just like how more some years ago he was pushing so much for Ebenezer Kojokum to reconsider a decision on the youth center. You should take that same position. I'm so surprised, Ke. Abiemo, you had that strong feeling, Ke, you needed to be listened to. And feels scared nobody should be listened to. It's so unfortunate.
Okay.
Of course, lastly, demonstration in Ibadan, so in the flyer, Saba.
Demonstration.
Oh, yeah. We are demonstrating against the NC.
Okay.
In relation to the market, Saba, so. The flyer will come out. Definitely, we'll deal with the legal procedures in there to write to the police to inform them. We don't need their approval. Our job is to just inform them. It's Sabah, so then as for our traditional system, Charlie, your advisor, Mela,
okay, your advisor, Mela, guys, thank you very much. And we've had a fruitful discussion that cut across economic, that cut across culture, social, education, and issues below legal eco one. That's what we've touched this morning. Thank you very much for sharing with us also in-depth knowledge more you have in these areas more common with us more in for this 2 hours more and using your data to watch us. Thank you very much. So I'm also me producers as or what has enough. But direct cameras in the baby machines, money and then the Friday to your call to Monday. I see a board more, and it's all about and it's all about Western region, it's all about Ghana. Okay, Kapai Dama Baba, Kifiane, no one which brings me to my more beer, no my about you, my team, by Alia. So what thing, Alia? Yamlea, Domia, see ya, Kizilini, more prophecy, Monday. Yeah,